EA Sports, within the game. You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boys stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we not to ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit. Grrr,
trust, mean taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, Matty Lee. Where's the love in the streets? Got my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when me ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Them I see Ellie. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful the people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. Boy, that they gonna know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. You know go stop. You know go stop. You pretend, living a lie. We don't be gang.
Today, from GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. To a hit and the ball is out. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
To put it mildly, that a game, you fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. On first down, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Tua, eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end fan. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. He'll take it at the 42. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. 49 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen. Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete.
Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Flushed out right. It's caught. Block it. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
Here's Walker.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
This will be fielded inside the 5 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That's caught left side by Hardman. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now it's Mahomes again. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Melvin Ingram, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Now it's Lockett. A very nice there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5, and able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes finding room at midfield. Look at the big man rumble. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Here we go on 4th down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, 68 yards. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Running right, here's Walker.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Tua now on first down.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to Walker on first down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And Walker once more.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. 3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.